Tonight, 4 special guests take on TV's ultimate challenge. They'll be given a costume, props and a set, but no script. Comic actors John Thompson and Steve Furst and comedians Marcus Brigstocke and Rufus Hound make up our team for Thank God You're Here. Please welcome Paul Merton.
Good evening and welcome to Thank God You're Here. For the last time in this series, 4 performers will have to bluff their way through a scene using their wits alone. They've got to be able to think fast and say the first thing that comes into their heads. It's a bit like Carol Vorderman crossed with Prince Philip. There's an actor wouldn't mind seeing. So let's see if they're up for it. Please welcome to the stage John Thompson, Marcus Brigstocke, Steve Furst and Rufus Hound. Come to you first, John. You were on the first show of the series.
Yes.
You're a politician. What's it been like life for you since then?
Quite dull, really.
Has it?
Yes. Just enjoying surfing the net with legitimate sites.
Yes, exactly. The ones that you're actually legally allowed to look at.
Absolutely.
These days, yeah. Now, you've done this once before,
Yeah.
not looking at the net, doing this show.
Yeah.
Does that give you an advantage over other people, do you think?
I've got the short straw tonight.
Have you?
I'm first.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's no advantage at all.
No. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Marcus, last time you were on, you played an incompetent doctor.
Yes.
And I believe you've been practising medicine ever since.
I have, and it's been going very, very well.
What's been your most difficult operation, would you say, in the last couple of weeks?
To be honest, it's not the operations, it's more explaining to the families what's happened.
Yeah.
That's...
Is it not a standard speech?
Well, the thing is, yeah, the patients are usually asleep, but the families are always in tears,
Yeah.
and that can be hard.
They're so inquisitive, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Questions.
Yeah, all this, they want to know everything. Stephen, welcome to the show. First time you're here.
Thank you, it is indeed.
You've appeared in lots of shows over the years, of course.
Yes.
Very skilled character actor. Have you done stuff like this before?
I have a little bit, yes. And it's always interesting appearing in big shows where people go, and now from Little Britain, and people think, will it be the tall, camp one or the short, bald one?
Yeah.
And it's me, and they get very disappointed.
Kind of mixture of the two.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Rufus, good to see you. You won last week, of course. I can see you're still on a high.
Yeah.
I believe you've been going down to the supermarket, showing your Thank God You're Here trophy and waving it at the woman at the cheese counter. Is that
That's
right?
absolutely right, yeah. And weirdly, they actually charged me more for the cheese for doing that, which I hadn't quite expected.
No.
It started off so good, obviously, having won, and it's really been downhill since then. My dad died this week. He left me this moustache. He was a fierce opponent of Putin in Georgia.
He's dead, but the moustache lives on.
On me, yeah. And the real bad thing was I was working on Valentine's night.
Really?
Yeah, nightmare. I
That's
forget what I was
terrible.
doing now, but...
Well, you know, if you've got a full and active life, you wouldn't come and watch a TV show on Valentine's Night. Don't mind being one.
Yeah. You look like a right chump.
You would. Okay, before we start now, just to confirm, none of you have any idea what you're about to do. Have you? No idea at all?
No.
No. OK. Well, I don't know why they do it. I'm not doing it. Oh, I am doing it, actually. I'm doing it later on. So, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our guests tonight. Wish them the best of luck. Tonight, our performers will be vying to win this. The highly desirable Thank God You're Here trophy. People will do anything to get their hands on one of these. So far, I've had 2 free holidays and a foot massage. And that's just in the last 20 minutes. Our winner this evening will have to survive everything that comes at them and, of course, make us laugh. When I think they've done enough or just can't take any more, I'll throw them a lifeline and we'll hear this noise, which coincidentally is the mating call of the female rhino. So if you see something large and wrinkly coming through that wall over there, brace yourself. You're sitting in the wrong chair for a start, sir, I can tell you that. Like all tonight's guests, I'll also be walking through the door into a scene I know nothing about. Let's get going with our first scene tonight. Please welcome back for his second appearance on the show, one of the country's favourite comic actors, John Thompson. Brilliant. It looks great.
Yes.
It looks like armour.
Thank you.
It sounds like armour.
Oh, it feels like armour.
So you've got an idea what perhaps you might be, or you may...
That's right. Chum's entertainer.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
OK, John Thompson, in you go. Your destiny awaits you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank the gods you're here, General Facilis. Would you do me the honour of giving me the traditional victor's salute?
I just did. You weren't watching. There.
Thank you. The Emperor awaits. Be careful to use his formal title.
OK.
This way.
Yes. Hail.
Hail, Maximilius. What news of the Eastern Front?
It's freezing.
Is it?
And these are a bit short, aren't they? Yeah. Goosebumps all up me. Well, you know.
Help yourself to my grapes, by the way.
Oh, I wouldn't mind to go on your plums, though.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Not at all. I heard you fought a mighty battle, Maximilius.
Indeed.
Would you like to tell me about it?
I will. My good friend here, Asparagus. He's a brave soldier.
Yes, he is.
We destroyed the armies of at least... How many was it?
10.
10. 10 men.
Now, what was the name of the Visigoth general that you came up against?
Akbar.
Akbar!
Yes.
Akbar. What did you do with his severed head?
I put it in the well.
Yes?
Yes. Because I put it down there and I said, yeah, that's a wish you didn't think of. Yeah, and laughed.
Well, how should I reward Rome's greatest general?
I think we shall have an orgy this evening.
Yes?
Yes.
That's in the book.
Oh, excellent. Vestal virgins?
Yes?
Wine?
Yes? Eunuchs?
Oh, eunuchs.
We have Nigel.
Is he in fine voice?
Yes, he is.
Oh, good.
Well, we would like to honour your triumph. What do you suggest we sacrifice?
My wife. She gets on my nerves. But place her severed head in my bedroom. Then I can laugh while I enjoy my orgy with the Vestal virgins.
There is someone here who's been longing to be reunited with you.
Oh, God, not the wife.
Bring her forth.
But tell us, it has been a long, long time.
Indeed, it has. 9 months, by the looks of it.
Don't be bashful. Greet her in the traditional manner.
Oh, careful.
Sorry about her.
Well, you've clearly missed your sister an awful lot in that time.
Indeed, I did, but what's good enough for Caligula is good enough for me.
That's what I say.
Yes.
Well, now you're back, I would like you to accompany me to the games. What sport pleases you most?
Ah, the ones commentated by Stuart Hall.
Me?
The giant heads wobbling around.
Opportunitas knockers.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know the bit I love?
What?
The knockers.
Your Highness, the General has composed a poem in your honour. It is entitled, Rome, Glorious Rome.
Indeed. There once was a bloke named Caesar. Who was an incredible geezer. He took a bite from a plum, came out of his bum. He fished it out with its tweezer. Thank you.
That was a pretty good poem.
It was all right, wasn't it? It was. Oh, but this helmet, my helmet's killing me.
Well, it looks. I mean, this you could paint the ceiling with that.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. John Thompson, well done, John.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Well done, wonderful. OK, let's bring out our next guest for this evening. Would you please welcome back to Thank God You're Here the hugely talented writer and comedian Marcus Brigstocke. And I see you've been at the Marshmallows.
Yes.
Are you a cricket fan? Not that you may not be a cricketer, of course.
Who knows what I am, Paul? There's no way of guessing, is there?
Have you ever played in the Oval area?
Yes, I was actually arrested for it.
Marcus, your fate awaits. Good luck.
Thank you. Can't actually open the door with these gloves on, in fairness. Just pushes.
Yeah. Oh, thank God you're here. They're very keen to speak to you. Sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Cutter. Give him a round of applause. Hello, Jeff.
How you going, mate?
Jeff has agreed to answer all your questions, so fire away. Yes.
Jeff, congratulations, double century. As you reached the 200 mark, you pointed to someone in the crowd, you blew a kiss. Who was that to?
That's right, I did. Well, it was a cracking-looking bird that I saw because they keep just flinging the balls at you. And I got the bat and I just smacked it. And I saw this Sheila and I thought, hello. And sure enough, I saw her again and I went like that and there she was. Lovely. I think she'll have been pretty pleased.
Then you blew a second kiss. Who was that to?
That was to me mother. She's a fine-looking Sheila as well, to be honest.
Yeah, we can just go back to the double century. When you were on 199, the English captain said something to you. What was that?
He did. He said, blimey, I wish I could play cricket like an Australian, but he's English. He never will.
So why did you then grab him by the neck?
I grabbed him by the neck because, to be honest, I felt sorry for the bloke. Do you know what I mean? He looked to me like he needed a hug, and that's what I gave him, by holding him like that.
Between overs, the stump mic picked up some rather interesting comments. I'll just play those back.
You can f***ing fuck yourself, you f***ing fucker. See if I give a fuck.
What was that in relation to?
I shouldn't have done it, to be honest, but I took a bill from my internet service provider out with me. And in between shots, I opened it and realised it was from a company called BT. I don't know if I can say their name. And as soon as I looked at it, I thought, someone's got to tell these bastards.
You've got yourself a new sponsor, Plexidex.
Yes.
Tell us a little about them.
Well, Plexidex have been wonderful to me. They really have. They've given me a massive amount of money. And also, I mean, really a huge, obscene amount of money, which I've spent.
On anything in particular?
Yeah, a huge range of things. I've bought myself an incredibly fast car and an accent that I'm slightly regretting.
We wouldn't be doing our jobs, of course, if we didn't ask you about the headlines in today's
journalists.
newspapers.
You're not doing your job.
Today's headlines, can we just...
In case you haven't seen it...
Yes, we shagged all night. Is that about me? I was pissed.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, what were those two nurses doing in your hotel room?
I was very, very ill. Like I said, I was pissed. Someone had to look after me, and they did. Both ends. Sorry.
And then why were they subsequently chasing you naked through the lobby?
Ah, well, now, that was a game. Yeah, that was a game in which I placed a tiny amount of toilet roll in the top of my bum crack, lit it, and said I was a comet. And they were being space explorers trying to see what that comet was doing.
Well, I think we have time for one more question. Yes?
Yeah, Jeff, can you give us a quick demo in front of the table of your famous victory dance?
Yes. Yes, I can. I can indeed. And as you know, it involves two people, so I know you're going to join me. Basically, we begin by hooking. If you stick that foot out.
Yes,
there,
yes.
Just hook that and then hop up and down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like this.
That's right. Get the arms going.
Doing this.
Yes.
And then you go, screw you, England! Screw you, England! Thank you.
I think you've got into the psyche of the Australian male there.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever played cricket?
No, not really. No. I know that Australia... there's no way of knowing if they're better than us, but they certainly make a lot of noise about it.
They certainly do. Congratulations, Marcus Brigstocke. Well done,
Next, find out what's lined up for Rufus Hound and Paul Merton walks through the door on Thank God You're Here.
Welcome back to Thank God You're Here. Now, earlier this afternoon, we gave our guests a chance to limber up and stretch their comedic muscles. Let's see how they coped with the pressure of being a police negotiator.
It's good to see you, sir. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands. There's a male, 44, recently sacked. He's refusing to leave the office, and he's threatening to set fire to the place.
Right.
Now, what's our best approach?
Best approach, take his lighter off him, I think. Carrying any kind of incendiary device, matches...
We don't know that yet, sir.
We don't know that.
It's a long way down!
Certainly is! So, that's good. We've got him on the back foot.
Well, according to the psychological profile, he's showing signs of Copenhagen syndrome. Well, what actually is that?
Well, it's like Stockholm syndrome, but it's got more of a predilection for hardcore pornography.
They suddenly discovered the ability to speak Danish.
Right.
You can't speak Danish! No!
Right, let's move out. OK, so now, see if you can talk him out.
OK.
How are you? You know, generally, in yourself.
Oh, generally? Well, if you'd asked me last week, the answer would have been fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, you weren't on the top of a building last week, so there would have been no point in my shouting at you through a megaphone. Would you like to win a tenner? OK, answer this trivia question correctly.
Yes?
Who played Chucker Jenkins in Grange Hill?
Was it Todd Carty?
Todd Carty's correct. Come down and collect your tenner. What's your name?
Marvin!
Oh, I bet you're wondering how I knew. Come on, Marvin, you know the words.
Don't like Marvin Gaye!
No? You get that a lot?
Yeah!
I actually own a flat on the second story of a building, so, you know, in that respect, we're very similar.
Have you ever tried to jump off it?
Jump off it? You must be joking. I haven't finished paying the mortgage. You're a quivering wreck.
Well, you're balding!
Balding? I'm bald. Past tense, it's gone. It's never coming back.
So let's try and lighten the mood. OK. Try and make him laugh.
OK.
Here's a joke. Would you like to hear it?
Yes?
Why did the baker have brown fingers?
I don't know.
Because he needed a poo.
His wife, Mrs. Hudson, could you give her the megaphone and tell her exactly what to say?
There's a bit of drool there.
OK.
Yeah.
If you come down from there immediately,
If you come down from there immediately,
I'm going to give you
I'm going to give you
some loving.
some loving.
Some good loving.
Some good loving.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Hear me now?
Hear me now.
Hurrah.
Don't worry, it all turned out all right in the end. The bloke jumped and they all went down the pub, except for the bloke. It's now time to bring out our next guest and find out what's in store for him. He's the winner of last week's show and also one of the funniest young comedians in the country, Rufus Hound. I see you've peaked.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Let's get any better than this.
You could be a cross-channel swimmer, I suppose. Any ideas?
I have no idea at all.
OK, Rufus, best of luck. In you go.
Thank you very much,
Your
Paul.
fate awaits.
Thank God you're here. Dinner's almost ready.
Thank
How
God
was
for
your
that. Well-
shower, baby?
Well, it was quite something, let me tell you.
Yeah?
It's been a while since I showered in cow urine. It really does have the healing properties they say. Look at my
Does it?
eczema. Look at it.
Oh, wow, it's totally healed up.
It's amazing,
Yeah, you were
isn't it?
covered in it before. It
I
was
know.
hideous.
Yes.
Sausages again, I'm afraid,
Yeah,
darling.
it would be knowing you.
Yeah. It seems to be all you packed in the cool box. What is it you love so much about sausages?
Well, I was talking to an Italian chef friend of mine, and he said nothing will get a lady switched on quicker than a sausage.
Can you remember what we were doing at this exact time a week ago?
Yes, I can. God, it doesn't feel like a week, does it?
We were getting married.
That's right.
You said it was the second happiest day of your life?
It really was.
The first being...
Well, the time I asked you to get married and I bought you that ring, and then you were pretty much anyone's.
Sit down.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Amongst our vows, we made a promise to each other.
That we did.
To always...
Be not ashamed of caravanning.
I'm going to be honest with you now, baby, OK? I'm going to be really honest.
Yes?
I'm not happy. You can probably guess why.
Is it the mainly pork-based diet? I know that the synagogue, they were really down on it. But listen, we can put that behind us.
I do see your point, but the thing is, why would newlyweds want to spend the first week of married life sleeping in a fold-down bunk?
To be honest, I hadn't planned on there being that much sleeping.
But we're the only people here under the age of 40.
Well, I am.
Who are these old pensioners?
Hello, Charles.
Hello there,
Muriel. How lovely.
All right.
It's lovely to see you.
You're all set for tomorrow?
Oh, am I ever? Have we
What's
got
happening tomorrow?
Well, when I packed everything, you should have found a large bowl and a spare set of my car keys.
No. You mean...
No, Tony's planning a special outing for us tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going on a dawn fishing trip.
Hey, see you at the pier.
Yes, you will. I'll tell you something. Those fish won't catch themselves, will they? Lovely, lovely.
I hate fishing. Why did you agree to a fishing trip?
Because sometimes things aren't all about you.
Look, baby, do you remember when you asked me where I wanted to go for our honeymoon? What did I say?
Mauritius.
No. I said somewhere like Tuscany.
Yeah.
How is this? Like Tuscany?
Have you ever been caravanning in Tuscany?
No.
It's very like this.
Here's the young lovebird.
Hey?
Now you can rest assured it's all arranged.
Brilliant.
What's arranged?
Oh, tell her.
The extra week. The extra week you asked for.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Just imagine it, darling. Another whole week here.
Be seeing you.
Thanks a lot for stopping by and bringing us that one piece of information.
Have a lovely holiday.
On your way, skipper.
Why would you have arranged another week?
Honestly,
Yes.
I've met someone.
What do you mean?
His name's Keith.
Not believe it. You're joking. You're messing around.
Look at you. You don't look like the sort of woman who could take that kind of joke. There's something that I'm getting from Keith that I'm just not getting from you.
From me? What are you getting from Keith?
In a funny sort of a way. Sausage.
Thank you. Well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think we can give that marriage a week, can't we?
Yeah,
Give it a week.
very weak indeed.
Indeed. Congratulations, Rufus Hound. Well done, Rufus. Well done again.
Find out what's in store for Steve Furst after the break.
Welcome back to Thank God You're Here and our last guest challenge for this evening. It's my pleasure to welcome another exceptional performer back to the stage. Please welcome back comic actor and one of the stars of Little Britain, Steve Furst. Compared to what other people have been wearing, perhaps...
short-changed.
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 Well, Steve, good luck.
Thank you.
Your fate awaits.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed.
Thank God you're here.
Yeah, well, whatever. Nice to see you tidy the place up.
Yeah, well, it's about that. Sit down. We need to have a chat.
Do you now?
Yeah.
I'm not drinking out of that. I'm a Tottenham fan.
Sleeping?
Sleeping? I haven't been to bed yet. Up all night.
It's 4 in the afternoon.
Do you see a watch?
Look, listen. Listen, as housemates, we've decided that there are some issues that need addressing.
I agree,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, Carly, you go first.
Come on, Carly. You went first the last time.
Jim, when
Yeah.
you first moved into this house,
Yeah.
we told you that it was a communal household.
Yeah.
What exactly does that term mean to you?
Well, it's like a commune. Free loving. Parties every night. And Raymond.
Jim. It means that we share household tasks, you know? You don't...
Well, to be fair, he did do the shopping this week.
I did do the shopping this week. One bottle opener, right? And a lot... we didn't even need it. I bought tinnies. Didn't even need it.
Why would we possibly want this much beer?
Because beer makes me randy, and randy is what you... What?
He did buy some food as well, actually. Beef burgers.
And your problem being?
We're all vegetarians.
And your problem being?
You're a vegetarian.
There's no meat in them.
It says beef burgers.
I've never heard of an animal called beef. Chicken, I understand I wouldn't buy chicken. I wouldn't insult you with chicken.
Another problem is the fact that you've got lots and lots of family members staying.
Yeah. Now, you see, now you have a go at me, but you've left the freezer open, and that... It will shut.
Thanks for letting me stay, mate.
Ah, my family are...
Money on your desk, yeah?
Yeah, lovely.
So that's your brother, is it?
Well, you know, in a manner of speaking...
With an Australian accent.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a very big family. My mum got around a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It's just that, well, Jim, you mentioned your mother. It seems we've got her staying as well.
Hello, darling.
Hello, baby. How are you?
Surprised you're up after what we were doing all night.
This really is not working out, is it? No, just give us one good reason why we should allow you to keep living here.
That boombox.
Well done. Brilliant. Thank you. Have you ever lived in this kind of environment?
No, I had I lived in, even as a student, I had an ensuite bathroom. No, so this is, it's lovely just to dip into it and realise you poor student people that have to live like this.
Well, congratulations, Steve Furst.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Steve.
Thank you.
Well done. Very shortly, I myself will be performing my own scene, so I'm off to see my costume for the very first time. In the meantime, let's see how our guests fared when they were asked to pay a visit to their very old and very rich grandfather.
Ah, my grandchild. I'm sure you know why I've called you here today.
I think so. You're dying?
My doctor tells me I have only 6 months left.
Come on! I've been waiting for this for ages.
He's been saying that for 35 years.
Yes. It is time to write my will. Do you feel comfortable talking about this?
Very comfy. It's an excellent chair, and I can't think of a better place to do it, to be honest. Plus, let's face it, I mean, with a shot of getting a few quid.
Do you remember the game we used to play when you were a toddler?
I thought you said we weren't allowed to tell anyone about that.
What is your favourite memory of our time together?
Largely the time that I would say goodbye.
Well, whoever inherits any of this will have to take care of the 12 Alsatians.
Yes, I thought...
Will you love them like I do?
Well, I'd be arrested if I loved them like you do. Children's pets.
Do you remember all their names?
I do. Usefully for me, you've named the first 7 of them by numbers, haven't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and of course, 8.
Inky, Binky, Stinky, Slinky, Rinky, Winky, Finky, and Dave.
You called 5 of them after Westlife. I know that much. There was Twat, 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 and Deeply Untalented Twat.
Yeah. I heard you once spent an entire fortune in 3 weeks.
Grandpa, I am a dedicated fritterer. I'll make no bones about it.
What did you spend it on?
Hookers. No. Ornate Asian pipes for smoking tobacco in. What can I tell you? I'm a sucker for a good hooker.
And the money you inherited from Aunt June, how did you invest it?
Well, it was only £34, so it wasn't very difficult. No, it was a meal for two at the Harvester.
Well, I invested that in a fantastic little interest called Northern Rock. Well, I haven't looked, but I would imagine so. It's a bank. There's no reason to think that it wouldn't.
Fingers crossed. Well, you know, I may well live another 6 months.
Don't.
How do you propose to look after me until my time comes? Will you give me a bath twice a day?
Yeah, with the toaster.
And where will you scatter my ashes?
There are 1 or 2 restaurants I can think of. I mean, I haven't particularly enjoyed meals at Garfunkel's. I'd certainly be willing to scatter some of your ashes into their salad bar.
I've led a happy life.
Good.
I've only one regret.
What's that?
It's that I haven't laughed enough.
Really?
Can you make me laugh now?
I spoke to the doctor earlier.
Yes.
It's not 6 months. It's 6 days.
Let's have a cuddle, shall we? Come on. Come on. Breathe. 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 Come on. Just rest.
Please welcome back Paul Merton.
Yes, that's right. The new James Bond has emerged. I've no idea what it is. It might be a gambler of some kind, might be a sort of a rich person, a yacht or something like that. I've really no idea. I've been told this is the one I'm going through this door over here, so I better give myself a good pep talk. Are you ready for this? Yes, I think I am. You sure? Yes, I think so. OK, good luck. Your fate awaits. Yes, I know.
Ah, thank God you're here, old chap.
Sorry I'm late. I left the Lamborghini in the River Thames. Didn't realise it was high tide. Is that for me? Thank you so much.
Do you think we'd have to survive the whole evening without you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't miss one of these evenings. Well, I've been coming to these evenings for the last 40 years.
Roger, by the way.
Roger, by the way, how are you?
Yes, absolutely. It is an odd surname.
Yeah.
What are you doing on board?
On board?
Yes.
On board this ship?
Yeah.
I am... well, I'm glad you asked that question because I'm a little bit undercover. Not everybody knows that I'm on board this ship. In fact, I didn't even know it was a ship until about 5 seconds ago when you told me. Remarkably smooth, isn't it, the English Channel? Remarkably smooth.
Yes, it is. It's almost like we're not moving at all. Now, what business do you have in America? I mean, we're going to America.
Yes, of course we are, yes. If only I could be sure what decade we're in. Yes, I'm going to America. There's a brand new invention called the radio. They haven't heard of it yet, but when I go over there, they'll be keen for it, I'm sure. Marconi, I'm his agent, you know. He's European agent.
So how are you finding life at sea?
Very good. Very good, although I'm rather bothered by the fact there doesn't seem to be a proper wall on this bit here, and that is the sea just down there. So if we do hit an iceberg, we're likely just to topple off the dance floor.
Yes, that's certainly not going to happen in the Titanic.
No. The Titanic? No, of course not, no. I better get on with that invention of the radio quicker than I thought, really.
But rumour has it that you and some strumpet from the lower decks are, how shall we say, making merry.
Oh, no, I think you've got it wrong there. Actually, it's me and a trumpet. I've been playing an odd tune, you know, moving my fingers up and down, getting on. You're right, it was a strumpet. Now I can get an odd tune out of her, you know how it is.
Oh, you old scoundrel.
Yes, indeed.
What is your secret with the ladies?
My secret with the ladies is always knowing exactly where I am in time, history and location. So when I say to one of these charming ladies over here, hello, we're on the Titanic, 1912, heading for New York, left for Southampton, they'll be impressed.
Oh.
They're bound to be impressed, because they like detail. I'll try it on them.
Do.
Hello.
Hello, have we met?
No, we haven't. I thought I went very well, didn't you?
I'll wager you could have your way with any woman on this ship, even her.
I wouldn't count yourself out if I'm in the mood. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I'll take that bit. Yes.
OK.
Now, you watch him go.
Yes.
And pay attention, because he's got the best opening lines you'll ever hear.
I say.
OK.
On your way.
The other way, yes. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want ice in that?
Oh, yes, please.
Well, just wait another 10 minutes, we're going to hit an iceberg. So, I'll try the other one now. I'll try the other one. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you new to life aboard the ship?
No, I come on board all the time.
Oh, aren't you lucky? Must be the swirl of the oceans probably doing that. What?
Which deck are you on?
Which deck? I'm on, of course, the A deck.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely.
What happens up there?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff happens up there. We're very high up, you know. We're very high up because all the poor people, they're actually on the D deck right at the bottom of the ship. In fact, they've got their feet stuck through the bottom of the ship and they're paddling really quickly. That's how we're managing to break the record between New York and Southampton, or Southampton and New York, because we're going that way. And then, of course, we'll come back. I should imagine. You poor sap, you don't know what you're laughing at.
Sad news from back home.
Oh, yes, yes, very bad news.
Yes.
Yes, very bad news. Well, I think perhaps we should leave it at that.
I'm currently rereading Middlemarch.
Are you? George Eliot, yes, yes.
You're familiar with George
Yes, that was a
Eliot?
bit of luck, wasn't it? Yes, I am, yes. Very familiar with George Eliot. What do you think of Middlemarch?
I love it. I'm rereading it.
What do you think about the opening chapter?
I think it's very well placed at the beginning.
Do you?
Yes.
Sounds to me like you haven't read it, honestly.
Are you ready to close the deal?
Yes, I really... You know, the trouble is I really don't know which one I fancy the best.
Maybe toss a coin.
Yes, I've got a better idea. It's a threesome, all right, if we're OK to celebrate. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, let's hope we arrive in New York nice and safely. Join us after the break when we'll have the final all-in group challenge. See you then. Thank you. Welcome back to the final part of Thank God You're Here. In a moment, it'll be time to announce the winner of tonight's trophy. But before that, let's bring out all of tonight's guests for the final group challenge. Please welcome back to the stage John Thompson, Marcus Brigstocke, Steve Furst and Rufus Hound. I'd like to see you four try and get home in the same cab tonight. I think that'd be wonderful. So, how's it all gone? You feel happy with what you've done so far?
Yeah,
on the whole.
You know when you're shopping on Saturday mornings around the supermarket and there's one little kid still wearing his Superman pyjamas, and you know he's gone, but I don't want to take it off. And they've gone, all right, fine, for a quiet life, we'll take you as you are. That's how I feel in this. Well, you don't leave the studio tonight. This is what I'll be wearing.
Well, you do realise this lycra becomes transparent after a while, especially under the studio lights. So, best of luck. John, you in first. In you go. It doesn't really. No, it does. Right. No, it doesn't.
Thank God you're here. Please be seated. As always, we will begin this meeting by stating our names and our superhero powers.
I am Weatherman.
Weatherman.
Yes, with the ability to make it piss down over Manchester.
I am eye candy. I can distract women with this sweet ass. I'm Lionel. And I'm the complainer. These boots are Wellingtons. Those are proper boots.
And last, but by no means least.
Well, don't get me wrong, thanks a lot for all the lightning and that, but it turns out the name Flash was already taken. So I'm Flush.
Can any of you guess why I've called you here today?
You wanted us to bring a little block so your feet touch the floor.
That would have been helpful, Lionel.
I forgot, sorry.
A few hours ago, our tracking stations picked up this. Weatherman, do you recognize it?
It's a kidney stone.
Aye, Candy. You're an expert in astrophysics.
I certainly am.
Tell me, what is the difference between a comet and a meteorite?
Sit down, Flush. I know the answer to this. Watch this. I'll distract him with my sweet ass. There's no asteroids there, my friend.
Greetings, my feeble friend.
My God, does anyone recognize that voice?
Oh, is it my 4th grade teacher? Is he out with the big book? Who is it?
Look at the screen.
So nice to see you all again.
It's our sworn intergalactic enemy.
It's either that or it could be Graham from Blind Date.
If you've dealt with Graham before, tell us, what can we do to stop him?
Well, there are a number of things. Unfortunately, this costume's made both of my balls go into my body. And so I'm finding it pretty hard to concentrate.
Don't tell me, Graham, that you are behind this meteorite.
Correct. In just a few hours from now, your feeble planet will be obliterated.
He is such a twat, isn't he?
As a superhero unit, have you any ideas to stop Graham from taking over the universe?
Shall I distract him with my sweet buns?
Yeah. That might help.
It would certainly be a start.
Stand. Let us steady ourselves for the fight using our superhero trademark battle cries. Flush.
Mummy, wow, I'm a big kid now.
Lionel!
I'm really not happy that this is just sticking to me. The train was late this morning and I didn't sleep too well. I've got an awful bladder complaint and I can't take this off because it's an all-in-one piece.
Hi, Captain!
Yes, mine is... Brace yourselves, ladies, it's buns time!
Piss, 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 thunder, lightning, roo, sun.
Congratulations, come forward, gentlemen, come forward. Well done. Well done, well done. Well done, sir, well done, Nick.
Well, now it's time to decide who walks away with this prestigious Thank God You're Here trophy. John, well done. You were excellent. You gave a very accurate demonstration of why the Roman Empire collapsed.
Yes.
Excellent. Rufus, congratulations. You'll be pleased to hear that you've made it to the front cover of next month's Readers' Caravans.
Nice.
So you're on that. You've sent the page. Marcus, since you're seen, Plexi Decks have been on the phone. They want to sponsor you. They're well up for everything you're doing. Steve, really well done. Many laughs in there. You left a fridge full of beer, which is absolutely wonderful. But the winner tonight, for keeping the accent all the way through, Mr. Marcus Brigstocke, the Australian cricketer. Well done. And for all their work over the course of the series, a big thank you to the Thank God You're Here ensemble cast, and also to all our performers tonight: John Thompson, Marcus Brigstocke, Steve Furst, Rufus Hound. That's all we've got time for tonight. See you next time on Thank God You're Here. Good night.
For more information about the show and to get highlight clips on your mobile, text THANK to 83339. Text costs 2 standard messages. Next, it's the ITV News, while on ITV2, it's Al Murray's Happy Hour.